Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here, and God knows I don't know why I'm here, beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people had a very irresponsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. And, I apologize if things seem a little wonky at the moment. OBS just updated to its, 30.0.0 model, so, still working out some kinks, making sure to adjust to my system. This is like the third take, I think. Anyway. So what do we have today? Onmyoji, and we got some more frogs. Because, last time was hilarious. And Otengu Frog was putting in the work. Was he not? Yes, he was. Hi, Mr. Lab. So, like I say, we got some fresh frogs here. Well, not fresh, but, they're ready to play. So let's start out with them, shall we? And, let's start over here, which you can't see him because the bondling is in the way. And before somebody asks, I think we all know you can't actually get rid of this little situation here, because even if you unequip it, it literally just puts leaves a open blob right there. So, we have him in his winter skin. Now, as mentioned with the last time, these frogs are all skilled up. They're all grade 4, which makes this all the more hilarious, because they're going to be going up against a level 40 Hahakagami zone. So, yays. Now, this one, he's here to do his job as a barrier creator and a shielder. In that, aside from his wind amulet and wind shield here, he also, of course, has Jizo here, so that he can grant a shield after, taking a crit damage, and potentially shield allies. He's basically here to be a barrier and try to keep everybody alive, since, he's trying his best. He's doing what he can do. So, of course, he's built a little with some attack on here, but the focal point was in definitely make it so he can hold his own, but with the additions of these Mirror Lady Souls, have some extra HP. He's pretty much here, when he does get a hit, it's to hurt, but he's mostly here to act as a living shield, and occasionally slap somebody. Because we occasionally love to slap somebody. Now, let's move over here to Higanbana Frog, who honestly is so pretty. I like this. Now, she's actually one of my favorites next to Hana Frog, who, let's face it, Hana Frog is like the sweetest thing on the planet. She's built to definitely start dealing some damage. With her Deadly Blossoms and Blood-Soaked. But she also has Nightwing equipped, so she can try to heal herself a little bit. If only because of this 20% HP steal. It's just a little, but sometimes that can be enough to keep somebody in the game. And of course, for an attack boost and some other things, we have these beautiful Dawn Fairies here. Which again, just to help round things out. A little bit extra crit, but mostly putting her focus towards her attack. Because she doesn't have much in attack, but you want her to be able to hurt something when she can. So, moving down the line here, let's go over here to Yoto-Hime Frog, who is just excited to be here and part of this. She's happy to be included. So again, grade 4, skilled up. I love that I can't edit things. And of course, hooked up with Seductress, not only for the crit boosting, but because, stop it, these had some lovely little attack souls. Now, can you push it harder? Yes, you can definitely do that. But you gotta keep in mind, her defense and HP isn't the best, so you gotta work around some things. Of course, she gets a nice little dose of speed and some extra crit help from Aoandon, which I am obviously mispronouncing. Let's face it, I mispronounce things. which is mostly here again for the crit and attack boost, because these had some beautiful attacks, and also to give her some extra crit. Because if she's gonna hit, she may as well do a couple of things, especially if she's doing this 6% 6 strike thing. May as well. Now, was it tempting to want to put Ghostly Songstress on her? Yes. Might I do that at a later date if I change my mind? Potentially. We'll see. As it stands right now, I'm trying to keep her as being able to deal some damage. And of course over here we have Aoandon Frog, who is honestly, the colors work very nicely with the frog color. I mean, let's be real here. That looks very nice. Who is our effect dealer right now, in that she is hooked up with Priestess. Why? Because not only is she here to do her damage and everything, but since she doesn't have the ability Aoandon has to remove orbs, which, by the way, if you want to do that, you can definitely try a tree nymph on there, because that will allow still for her to remove orbs and basically be a budget Aoandon. I really can't pronounce things. But in this one's case, I wanted her to be doing some effects, so she has Priestess to boost her HP, but also these lovely things here, including this beautiful effect hit booster. Will you stop? So, not the highest in attacks and everything, but her focus is trying to get Priestess's days out. Especially since she can do this like multi-attack, putting some kind of effect onto those is actually unholy levels of useful. So of course we also have Azure Basin here to help with that effect hit boosting, because again, we want Priestess hitting the days, something fierce. Now, moving further down the line, we come to Arakawa Frog, who might be my favorite male frog, even though Tinker Frog definitely worked his off last time. It really is, I mean, again, the colors work very nicely, and honestly, he's just funny. But he's built to be an attack. Basically, yes, he is the budget version of Fish Daddy, as we all know, but he's still who he is. So, he's hooked up with Shadow, because Shadow is actually one I did use on Arakawa, and I thought it would be fun to try on the frog version. So it boosts his crit, as many to help boost attack as possible, you know, from what I had. Because again, I wanted him to be able to hit something. Now, I did of course make sure he finally got some kind of crit, because if you're going to have high attack, it sometimes could help minus certain Shikigami to have some extra crit in there to make those hits hurt. As in Shikigami, that we do not need crit, just need crit damage sent up the wazoo. Shiki, we all know her. We love her. She's amazing. Moving on. Harpy. Also here for its attack boosting capabilities, because I just had these laying around. I needed to do some, need them. So he's got a little extra speed and everything, so basically all of them are kind of rounded out to try to work together. And we're going to hopefully see that happen. If you want to watch this, please stick around, because we're about to take these 5 into a level 40 Hahakagami zone and a level 40 Kappa zone and see what happens. If anything, I'm hoping this is going to be fantastic. Okay, the first team did great, so you guys have got some things to work out with, alright? Let's go. Seme, I don't think I need you right now. Just knocked out half of that health points in one second. There we go. Now, not having an actual healer on deck is probably going to come back to bite me. But, I mean, so far not bad. And there's Nightwing doing its work. Priestess is hitting. Garo is so cute. I thought that was Days. How did Confuse come into play? Wait, or was that Days? Yeah, that was probably Days. My mistake. I sometimes forget what the marks look like. Arakawa Frog is taking a beating right now. But there we go, there's the windshields. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. Come on. There we go. Our little wind healer is doing his job. Or at least our wind shielder. Arakawa Frog is trying his best. Oof. Oh, I thought that was the final battle. Okay, this is... Oh, we did some healing? How'd that happen? Moving on. Let's spin the windshield. Oh! Arakawa's going down. Yep. And Aoandon. Ooh. Oofa. Oof. Hello. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, we had a party wipe here. Jeez. Okay, I think we all know this is gonna pretty much end with his dragon taking this. That was a party wipe. I mean, they held their own, but let's face it. Okay, so that's where Confuse comes in. My dragon is actually dealing that out. Okay, fair enough. They held out for a while, but not having a dedicated healer did screw things. I mean, I'm actually now curious to see how if this turns out to the Kappa Zone situation, how well they do. Arakawa Frog was trying his best. Give it up. Let's just have a little F in the chat for that. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna pause here. We're gonna go hit the Kappa Zone and see what happens. Basically, the dragon is now MVP. But then again, that seems normal. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Alright, so we are back in the Kappa Zone with our 5 little frogs. Ichimokuren Frog, Higanbana Frog, Arakawa Frog, Aoandon Frog, and Yoto-Hime Frog. Who, as you saw like literally a second ago, it was a party wipe. They held their own for the most part, but come on guys, some teamwork here. Let's see how this goes with the Kappas. I'm actually expecting all of them to get knocked out and the Sandman and his dragon to have to do things. Though I'll admit, I kind of would, and I know they'd have a better chance if I turned on Seime's skills because he is built for shielding and defensing, adding defense, but this is about the Shiki, okay? Now, if you'd like to see how they could do, otherwise, oh, 1 second. Sorry, somebody decided he wanted to interrupt me. Anyway, so, I could probably, if you want to see it around with me actually putting on Seime's abilities and seeing how these 5 do with him helping, we can, but not this video. This is about them. We can do it a second round another day, okay? Just let me know if you want to see that, okay? Moving on. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, that's how we do it. Come on. Yes, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. Come on. Come on, frogs. Focus! Don't just take out everybody. If you have to tunnel on somebody, tunnel. They're gonna tunnel on you. Now, also not having a dedicated orb battery is also causing problems. Come on. Come on, guys. Hold it on. There we go. Ooh! Oof! Come on! Come on! I also noticed I missaid that as confused when it was actually daze. My dragon is dazing people. Oh! That's gonna hurt. Aoandon might be getting ready to go. Yep. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose some Shiki in a hot. We're gonna use some frogs in a hot minute. Guys, focus, focus. Go after the ones who... Oh, yep. Okay, they managed to hold out. Okay. I think Ichimokuren Frog has been trying his hardest to keep everybody alive, but not having a dedicated healer or battery in this situation definitely caused some problems. Overall, though, not bad. Good little frogs. Alright, so that's it for this. I hope you had as much fun as I did, because in all honesty, I kind of like getting to play with the frogs. I don't use them in competition, but it's funny otherwise. If you got something you want to see, let me know, and I'll catch you next time. If on your way out the door, could you please do the holy trifecta of YouTube with the like, comment, and subscribe? That'll help out everything. I'll see you next time, alright?